Blues musician Johnny Winter.
After playing for years in clubs and roadhouses throughout the South, my next guest made a sensational debut in the late 60s and has remained one of the most respected blues musicians in the world ever since. Tonight, I believe, is the first time he's played with the Stanley Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Johnny Winter.
One, two, three. Sit beneath the trees by the railroad track. The engineer would see him sitting in the shade, or someone with a rhythm that the driver made. For people passing by, they would stop and say, "Well, man, what they doing running for everything? Go, go, Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go."
Sir, have a seat. Just terrific. Thank you very much. You of course, know the Stanley Cup. Thank you very much for being on the show. I appreciate it. What part of the country were you born in, as they say?
Well, you were asking about that the other night. You were asking where Port Arthur, Texas was.
Yeah.
I'm from Beaumont, a little town about 12 miles from Port Arthur, and it's, if you can get a close-up, I can show you where Port Arthur is.
We have a little map on your chain there.
Port Arthur and Beaumont are right over here. It's the Golden Triangle.
Oh, yeah.
The Golden... this part of Texas there. Yeah.
Now, when you started in music, you worked pretty much in your own neighborhood and stuff?
The folks wouldn't let me out of the house until I was, 14 or 15 because, whew, it's hard work.
Yeah.
Good band up there.
Yeah, yep.
And
Sure.
Excellent band. No, they didn't want us to play in nightclubs until, I guess until I was 21 or so, but by the time I was 14 or 15, we were getting out and sneaking around and playing clubs, and we played any place that would let us set up. You know,
Yeah.
after the basketball games, sock hops at first. You know, there was a kiddie talent show that Edgar and I went on and did our Everly Brothers thing when we were very small. But
Now, how did the folks take to you guys when you were first doing this? Not I don't mean your family. I mean the audience that you were working.
I'll never forget the first time that I did Johnny Be Good for an audience. In fact, it was a show. There was a movie called Go Johnny Go, starring Chuck Berry, one of the old rock and roll movies, and there was a contest that just playing, singing guitar, right? Singing, playing guitar, and the winner of this contest won a recording deal, and I'll never forget walking out on stage and everybody laughed. And they're like, "What is it?" Nobody was real sure, you know, and yeah, we ended up winning, and that was my first record deal. I made my first recording when I was 15, but yeah, people didn't know exactly what to think because there are not many albinos around, and especially that many years ago in the Deep South, nobody knew quite what to think of us.
And I'm guessing some of these places were not tea rooms to begin with anyway.
No, we were playing pretty funky places at first.
Yeah. And were you ever in danger physically?
Not as long as I had my guitar. Not as long as I could, get a good swing. But yeah, it used to be pretty hairy.
Yeah.
You had to be able to play everything. You know, it'd be like, we want to hear Blue Suede Shoes number again. Well, I'm sorry, I just played that song. You better play it again. I was in the bathroom. I didn't hear it.
Let me. Okay. I was going to ask you. I'll ask you anyway, and then we'll see what happens. This overnight success. Now, in your case, it literally was that, wasn't it? You guys were ready to go elsewhere, and when this happened.
We were ready to go to England. We were ready to hit Europe. We'd already been all over the States.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. I figured, well, we've played all over, and the blues scene is bigger in Europe, so I'll go over there and see.
What year was that, Johnny?
That was in '68, and I had cut a demo record, and I was over for 2 weeks. For the first week, nobody would listen to us. Finally, we got a deal, and some real nice people said, "Yeah, you guys, we really like you. Come over and we'll record you and work out a tour," and that was just great.
Yeah.
So I went back home and told the band, and we were getting ready to pack up. You know, it wasn't we hadn't signed any contracts, but we were going to make the move, and we picked up the Rolling Stone, and there I was, and living black and white, man, right? Gigantic picture of me, and it was an article on Texas musicians and how many good people had made it out of Texas, and how many good people were also starving, sitting around there. And said some really nice things about me. And the article just completely changed things. People that didn't want to hear from me, wouldn't talk to me. The day before were calling. I mean, people were calling from both coasts, overseas, making these fantastic offers.
So your life changed immediately.
Changed immediately.
Again, thanks for being here. It's terrific to see you. Johnny Winter, folks. We'll be right back here for part 2 of our visit to the 7th Annual Worldwide Inventors Expo.